Today we've got what may be our two toughest games of the season, coming up against Highgate United, followed by Shifnal Town. Winning both of these would really cement our position at the top of the league. So let's see how we get on. Since the last time you were here with that incredible victory against Mousehole, we have played one more game against Bilston Town. It wasn't exactly a thriller. A 0-0 performance. They were probably the better team. It was Moncrief didn't have a good game. There was just nothing really getting created. It was quite a frustrating match to watch, to be honest. Made even more frustrating by the fact that we could have pulled so far ahead and had the opportunity to extend the gap between us and Highgate at the top of the league. We could have been 7 points clear if we'd beat them. Going into this game, this game having the opportunity to put us 10 points ahead, that would have been a very strong position indeed going into the final 12 games or so of the season. Yeah, 12 games. And just a heads up, apologies if my voice sounds a little bit dodgy in this episode. I am quite hungover. So I really hope this game doesn't bring my mood down even further than it already is. So we've got quite a bit to sort out on the team sheet. Josh Barrow and Tommy Barrow are both suspended, which is a kind of pretty horrible position to be in, all things considered. So I think we're going to play Metcalf at right back, probably Nicholson at left back, actually. No, Howe gets a game. We haven't played Howe anywhere near as much as we should have done. And I'm trying to get used to the fact that Nicholson won't be here next season, more than likely, because he's going to want to leave because of the promises made not being kept, because there's absolutely no chance we are improving our training facilities at this point. So I definitely think there's going to be a search for another right back over the summer. Other than that, we've got a relatively strong team playing. You've got Kemp, Nicholson, Rami, Waldo and Luciqueno on the bench. I definitely would like a little bit more defensive cover, because we've only got Kemp, who can play either central defence or defensive mid. Nicholson can play right back. Metcalf's got no cover at all. And it could leave us in a little bit of a tricky situation. It's just sort of the problem you've got when both of your main fullbacks are suspended for the game. It's definitely not a great situation to be in. I think we're going to go with this. I'm tempted to take out Oliver for Rami, but I'm just not sure at all. Yeah, let's do it, actually. Let's give Rami another game, because this is a very big match for us. We've got a match in between this one and the Shifnal match, which is the other one we're going to be doing today. We can give a couple of the players the middle game and just hope for the best. We're just going to go for it. A few players lacking match sharpness. Never something you want to see, but hopefully it won't come back to bite us too much. They're playing a side that I recognise most of the names. So yeah, they're playing their standard 4-3-3. Ketty, Edino, Agho up front are the three that I'm most worried about. We're in the same formation and have got probably just as formidable as a front line. So let's get into this. So the ball comes out to Howe. Howe's making a nice run. Oh, he's put Moncrief through very early and he's just slotted it in. It's the 12th second of the game. That's absolutely incredible start. I was not ready for that at all. Ratchford puts it out to Howe, who just runs forward pretty unopposed. Slots it over their back line. Adebayo can't get anywhere near it. Moncrief smashed it in the back of the net. This is the dream start for us. This could not be any better. Thornton with a corner. Oh, Regan gets it away. Can S do anything? No. Gale beats him to the ball. Thornton chips it in. And they very nearly get a goal off it, but it just goes over the bar. A little bit of a relaxed 20 minutes or so now after quite an intense start to the game. Now up to half an hour. Absolutely nothing happening. They've been by far the better team. We just had that very early chance that we took. Ratchford. Long ball. Oh, no. We get that back. Oh, very nearly. Nketiah, no chance. Howe gets it away, but only as far as Agho and Nketiah. What a goal! What did I just see? I started coming back and I thought he'd shot that miles wide. That's absolutely insane. First time volley. Hits the stanchion where the post meets the crossbar. There's not many goals that Tommy Jackson's conceded where I think there's absolutely nothing he could have done better there. But that is definitely one of them. I mean, if you're going to get equalised against, that's as good as a goal as you're going to see. They're on the attack now. Oh no, Agho's through. Okay, he takes it wide. Is he passing it now? Oh, Edinon's in loads of space on the far side. Oh my god, I thought he'd just scored a worldie as well. Oh, this has been a scary few minutes for us. Jackson. Is this going to be a long ball? Nope, Kanina was going to do a long ball. Okay, absolutely nobody. And Ketia again. There's no way he wasn't going to score that. If he can score that first opportunity, there's no way he's not getting the next one. It's far easier. Oh, that just wasn't a good ball up. Just hitting it long to Moncrief, the smallest man on the pitch. I think we're just going to go to half time and we'll try and make some moves. They've been by far the better team. We had such a good start and have just done absolutely nothing since. That was our only shot on target. Our shooting's not been good enough. Come on, everyone's motivated. Right, what can we do? Metcalf's got a knock, but I can't really do much with him. I think I'm going to push. Who's best on the left out of Kanina and Button Forshaw? I think it's Button Forshaw, but they're similar. I think we're going to go like that and we'll stick Kemp in. That's just going to have to be what we go with, I think. We don't really have many options. Obviously, we could move Howe over there and stick Nicholson on. Yeah, that might be what I do because I think I want to save. I think he can play left back okay. Yep. I don't think I've played Howe on the left yet. So I was a little unsure. This probably works out better because then it also gives us Kemp as like a back. Kemp is still our backup option here. Apart from that, I think I'm tempted to take S off and put Waldo on, but as usual, I'm going to give it 10-15 minutes or so. But what we've got here has not been working really. No, I'm just gonna see what we can do. Might be able to start the second half out a bit better after a good team tour, or they might just score straight from kick-off here and then we're on the verge of crying. But for sure, good. Right, get the ball away. Straight to Moncrief. No, not to Moncrief at all. They're just first to every single ball. Edenholm, fucking Agho. Demand more. Let's see who reacts, and then we might just go for the nuclear option and put another striker on. Oh, Rami's injured. Brilliant. How is Regan playing midfield? Is he alright as a deep line playmaker? Maybe no. But if I stick him as a ball-winning midfielder, maybe have Ratchford as an attacking. You know what? I'm going to swap those over because I feel like ball-winning midfielder behind the attacking winger. That's playmaker. But yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm not sure if it is going to be the best decision. And Lusuqueno could come on for Rami. I'm just going to go for this. You are going to play as a poacher. And you can do both. So we'll just leave you as an advanced forward. Moncrief. Yeah, we'll just have to hope this works. We're in a pretty bad situation here. With the two suspensions and an injury, we're definitely nowhere near what we'd like to be playing, squad-wise. But unfortunately, gets that away to Nicholson, though, at least. Long ball up. No chance. Lloyd. Baker. Edenholm. Can you get a tackle in? Oh, looked like such a good tackle, but he just runs straight past him. There's just no one is closing anyone down in the middle. Yes. Man mark. Sometimes the defence just don't pay attention to anything else going on. Right, we're going to go for... Where are we struggling here? Let's have a look. We're not doing, like, looking through all these, we're not doing anything majorly wrong. They're just doing the better side. Like, what they're trying is working, and what we're trying is most definitely not. I'm just going to go attacking for now, before I start. Okay, no, nothing coming from that. Much more direct. In transition, distribute over the opposition defence. We'll try that. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Another demand more. Players are all fired up. But there is only 10 minutes left and absolutely nothing's happening. Roll. You can be on a... Let's go for a supporting inverted winger. You can just be an attacking Mazzala. I'm just sort of messing around with any positions I can do at the moment. And I'd quite like to have Devontae Morton on the bench, and I just didn't think about that. I didn't think about the last few times we beat Highgate. We have had to throw like 5 people up front to get the goals. Oh, this has not been how I wanted this episode to start off at all. They've just absolutely dominated us. We don't have a single green rating in the team. Let's go higher, extremely direct. Pass into space. I don't even care about playing out of defence at this point. I'm just sort of going for this in a lot of ways that I don't normally go for it, but it's not going to make any difference because... God damn it. This was such a good opportunity to basically secure the title for us. And we've put ourselves in massive jeopardy here. So there we go. We are only 2 points ahead of Highgate United after that match. They've got a better goal difference as well. That's turned around a lot after that game. I really just don't know what to say with that. Problem is we've got Shifnal Town in 2 games' time. Wolves Casuals, I think 2 games after that. So we have got a very tough run in. We'll see what's their schedule like. They're playing Stourport Swifts 11th, Lloydtown 7th, Bilston 5th. They've also got Shifnal in 3rd and Wolves Casuals, Atherstone. They've got a very similar run into us actually. Shifnal, Stoneway, Wolves Casuals, Atherstone. We look at ours. Atherstone, Shifnal, Stoneway, Wolves Casuals. So yeah, that was a pretty terrible performance from us. So yeah, unless anything else comes up, I am going to go forward to the Shifnal Town game. I'll do the Atherstone one off camera and we'll just catch up on any goals that there are. And hopefully we get a win there. If we don't beat Atherstone, then with such a hard opponent like Shifnal Town coming up after, we could potentially, like if we lost to Atherstone, even if we drew to Atherstone, let's say, we'd be even on points. They'd be top, and then we're going up against Shifnal Town, who, I know I look at this every single episode, it feels like, yeah, they are one of the teams that are supposedly better than us. This hasn't gone how I hoped it would. So the Atherstone game went pretty well, actually. We won 5-1. I mean, they did have 2 people sent off during the game. One was late, so I'm not really counting that. But getting a player sent off right before we score our first goal definitely messed them up. It was just an onslaught from that point onwards, to be honest. So looking over it, Barrett to Rami. It manages to put it through to S, and S crosses it to the back post for Rawl to slot in. Then for the next goal, Barrel throws it, and it doesn't go to Kemp. But it goes to Ratchford, and he just pops it in the top corner. Absolutely beautiful place finish there from him. Then Rami puts it through to S, is it? Yep. S crosses it. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a very rare Moncrief header there. I was thinking of the next goal. Yeah, it's very unusual to see Moncrief score a header. Then S puts it through to Rami. This one just sort of bounces through absolutely everybody, and Rawl slots it in the back post. Then they did get a goal back next. Cotton with a long ball up. And it just falls to their player, who just smashes it in. Beautiful finish into the bottom corner. Tommy Jackson had no chance getting near it. And then Rawl puts it out to S on the far side. Puts it into Devontae Morton, who just slams it in the near top corner. Beautiful finish, dominant performance, and I've got absolutely no complaints at all. That game did put us 5 points ahead of Highgate, but obviously they haven't played yet. So their next game is against Stourport Swifts. You would expect them to win that, so I'm taking it as a 2-point lead. But in the meantime, we have got more pressing concerns. We've got to try and beat Shifnal Town. So I think this is how we're going to line it up. We've got Regan coming in for Kanina at the back. Barrel and Barrett are back from suspension, obviously. Kemp in defensive midfield. Ratchford and Rami in midfield. And I have also changed our goalkeeper to distribute to playmaker. Because Ratchford is such a good player in this squad. I just feel like we should be getting the ball to him as often as possible. He can pick out such a good pass almost every time. And it's just going to help the team overall, to be honest. We've got Waldo playing on the left in a rare appearance. Rawl on the right and Moncrief up front. I would have liked to play S and Kanina, but they're both on heavy workload, so I thought we'll just pop up on the bench. I mean, I don't know how much that does for their match load. I know leaving them out the squad completely is generally the better option, but we'll just have to hope we can still get a good result out of this. I've just noticed we haven't got a centre midfield. Like, I wasn't worried about not having a centre midfield on the pitch, but Rami is still not fully fit, obviously. So I think I'm going to put Ball in instead of Nicholson, actually, because both of the other two can play right back, so he's sort of extra in that position, but that was a little oversight on my behalf there. So I think we just get into it. Charlie Waldo lacking match sharpness. Yes, I know, but he doesn't need match sharpness. He's already incredible. Oh yeah, we've got good old Joe Doodoo up front for them. It's pick up where you left off last game. No one seems to care that much. Moncrief, I want you to be on your best performance today, and also defenders. Just made a difference. That's a very good team talk all round. We're in our standard 4-3-3. Shifnal Town, however, are a 5-2-1-2, maybe? Like I said, that's not a formation that we come up against very often. And I'm kind of hoping that this won't be a problem for us to deal with. 94 in attendance down at Pack Meadow here. And hopefully we can put on a show for them. Hopefully a bit better than the last game we did on a live com. Right, long ball up. Rule does get the ball though. Gets it to Barrett and he smashes it up. Is Moncrief getting into that? No, he is not. Roberts now. Atkinson puts it out to Griffiths. Waldo dispossesses him. Come on now. Can you do something good with this? Puts it back to Barrow. Is this going to be a cross into the box? No. It's going to be a pass to one of their defenders. Brilliant. Long ball up. Surely that's our ball. Yep. Rami, Barrett. Moncrief doesn't get the message that's coming towards him, but he's on this one. And he's put it wide. Oh, it was on his left foot, so I can't be too disappointed, but I am, quite frankly. That was such a good opportunity. Right, after quite a long quiet spell there, we're in the 27th minute. Moncrief gets the ball. Can he put it through to Waldo? Does eventually, at least. But he gets dispossessed. Saul gets it out, but Barrett intercepts. There's no one there anyway. I've got Rule. Can you get this to someone? No, but that's a penalty? I'm not sure how he got sent flying like that, but I'm not going to complain. And Moncrief is stepping up to take this. Came on. My man. Bottom left corner. Keeper can't get near it. 1-0 in front. And hopefully we can do a bit better with this lead than we did in the last game. Lovely finish. Keeper did get close, but not close enough. The crowd are suddenly very loud compared to before. I don't know if that'll come through to you because I do mess with the crowd sounds while I'm editing sometimes to lower it. Moncrief. Oh, he's just got him and he's through. Surely. Oh, it's off the post. Now it's out for a corner. Oh, that was such a good opportunity. Oh, it's a bit annoying, but Waldo with the corner. Puts it in. No one there. Kemp gets on it. Rami. Back to Kemp. But no, they get it away. Gets it to Tucker. Surely Tucker can't do everything here, but I do want. I'm wary of their striker running up through the middle, but had absolutely no reason to be because the ball never even got close to him. Daniels, a long goal kick, but ball ends up at Rami. Barrett, he gets it over. Can Moncrief get on the end? No, but can Rule do it? No, he just gives it back to their defender. Bussage. Doodoo. Burks. Long ball up. Regan gets it. For sure. Yep, okay, get it out to a bit of space. Barrel with space to run into. He's taking his time, but he finds a lovely pass through to Waldo, who slams it in the top corner. Was that onside? I think that... No, it wasn't. It did look like he was slightly ahead of the defender, but... That's not slightly. Not even close to being slightly. But it was a great finish regardless. And yep, half-time, 1-0. We've been by far the better team. Shifnal haven't really shown up to this match so far. Things are going well, you're capable of even better. Okay, that's fine. Defenders, you weren't that bad. I believe you can still improve. That's generally what I go with, even though that's a bit of a dig, I think, normally. Who have we got that we could make a change with? I don't really want to take Waldo off. Regan is struggling a bit. I don't really want to take him off and put Kanina on because Kanina's obviously struggling a bit fitness-wise. But we might end up making that change a bit into the second half. Probably about 15 minutes. I'm going to need to get T-shirts with that on at this rate. A very quiet start to the second half here. In the 60th minute. Barrel gets it up to Moncrief, but he can't quite get it to the little hobbit up front. Just about keep it in. I thought that was going to be a throw-in. Regan gets it to Rami. He loses the ball. Burks is just running straight through the middle of the team. Someone needs to close him down. That's a wild shot. Again, he can shoot from there any day of the week. I'd like to say I trust Jackson to make the save, but it's more that I trust the player to miss the target, quite frankly. 72nd minute, Waldo with a free kick. Oh, and it's off the bar. Was that Rabbit? Oh, what was going on? Is that a corner? Yes, it is. I thought it might have come off one of our players. Waldo with another, well, with a corner this time, not a free kick. Regan nearly gets his head on it. Ball comes out to Batch though, and there's very few people back, but apparently a highlight did not come of it. Right. Let's make a few little subs just to try and close out this victory. Got Kanina in for Regan. I think Rami might come off for Matt Ball. And who else is struggling? Rule is struggling a bit, so we're going to bring S on. The two players that I didn't really want to play, I'm going to stick on. We've sort of changed a lot more attacking than we have defensive, which is not something I really plan to do. But it seems to be working. We've got Waldo with a corner now. There's absolutely nowhere. I need to mess with my corner routines again because I haven't messed with them this season at all. I set them up when we started the save and that was about, oh no. Sheriff was just in 2 miles of space in the middle. What even happened there? Because he wasn't on the pitch, so I thought he wasn't on the screen, so I didn't even know he was there. But yeah, he's run up the wing, obviously. Kemp. No, that's not Kemp. That's Barrel and Ratchford both got to close him down. Barrett is trying to mark Sheriff, but he's just not making any real effort to. It's kind of frustrating. Standard Football Manager defending right there, at lower leagues at least. Pop a quick demand more in, but it doesn't work. Just a 1-1. I mean, I'll take it. I was worried going into this match that we would lose again after the embarrassing performance against Highgate. If you told me 3 games ago I'd draw this match, I'd have been completely fine with that. But being as how it happened, I feel like that was basically their only shot of the game, it felt like. That's a very frustrating result. Highgate drew with Stourport Swifts. Oh, if they'd won that, then their game in hand could have put them top. That does keep us in a relatively strong position. That is an unbelievable result for us. And yeah, that seems like a pretty good place to leave that off. Not a whole lot happened outside of the matches today, and I'm sorry about that, but it's at that sort of point in the season where nothing's happening for the next month or two transfer-wise that can help. Might have a few players leaving after that, but for the next few episodes, I think we are mostly just ploughing through matches and trying to get the training facilities improved, although we're down to 35 grand in debt, so unlikely to happen. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, maybe leave a like or a comment down below. They really do help out a great deal, and they mean a hell of a lot to me as well. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.